everybody. Good morning and welcome to Did You Know? With Gina Lee here reporting from Detail Kings West. This is a real feel good story, y'all. I hope you can get your coffee and your donuts and kick back, or if you're trying to be healthy, get your water and your celery sticks and kick back and listen to this story. This is really, really something. Now, Detail Kings, first of all, is a car wash detailing auto sports uh, facility here on Northern Parkway, right below Reisterstown Road, 4112 Northern Parkway, 21215. And they offer a range of services, specific detailing. They use top chemicals that leave your car beautiful. And but the main thing about this place is the story behind the business. Detail Kings was the brainchild of a gentleman named Dallas Vaughn. And Mr. Vaughn was in a horrific, and when I say horrific, I mean horrific accident in 2017. On his website, you can see the car after the accident. It's just only God's grace and mercy brought him through that. But he had to go into shock trauma. He was in shock trauma for months and months and months. And they really didn't expect him to recover from his injuries. But with the help of the loyal and hardworking doctors and nurses at RM Cali Shock Trauma Center downtown, they were able to at least get him to a point where he could go into rehab. He was completely immobile, y'all. And they got him from totally immobile to a wheelchair and then to a walker. This young man, an African American young man, after being granted a second chance at life, decided that he wanted to do something to give back. And what he did was he started a business, as you can see behind me, Detail Kings West. And what it does is it does more than just wash cars. His motto on his sign says, giving back one car at a time. And what they're doing is they're actually donating portions of their funds to the RM Cali Shock Trauma Center downtown. He's so grateful for all that they have done and the tireless work that they put into getting him back on his feet. And he's a young man, and young African American man. And he also credits his family, his dad, who really gave him the motivation to continue to press on and press on until he fulfilled his dream. And we talk about people that, have dreams, but they don't pursue them. And here, this young man had all kinds of obstacles in his way, but he did not let that stop him. Here is the fruits of his dreams. And not only does he give back to the Shock Trauma Center. But he does a food drive for people who are homeless and the needy. And he's won awards already from Baltimore's Best Award. He's received, numerous accolades from the University of Maryland Medical System. I mean, he's an amazing young man, but I wanted to interview him, but I don't think he's present at the time. But maybe we'll stop by at another time and have a chat with him so he can kind of give us some insight. But if you really want to come and get your car detailed, and I mean clean as a whistle, give them a call because they've got $20 special, and they've got $15 car specials, 25 truck, and $30 commercial specials. I mean, you can't beat it. And like I said, and it's convenient. It's right here on Northern Parkway. Tell Mr. Vaughn that Gina Lee sent you. And I just want to say that I've really enjoyed sharing these feel-good stories with you guys. This has been my second podcast. I'm so glad that you all have decided to join me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. May God continue to bless you. Next week, I believe we're going to take in a spot that many of you probably heard about, but may not know the history behind, and some intimate details about the Post down on Madison Avenue, Madison and McMecken, I believe. And we'll be, going in and talking to some of the people that have influenced Party Marty's life, as well as his mom, when she was with us, to let them share and talk about what's going on with the Post. So I just, unfortunately, like I said, my show is going to be a little short because I don't have the person to interview. But it's a wonderful place to come and support him. I see Party Marty has jumped in, him and Cece, his lovely wife, our engineer. She's the one that puts all this together, y'all. I'm telling you. Without her knowledge, I don't know where we would be. I'd be down here in the gutter, but they keep me straight, and so yeah. Even one of my friends has joined me. She's over here. She parked, and Bunny came up to join me this morning.
Let me see Bunny. Let me see her. Let us see Bunny. Let us see Bunny.
All you gonna see is her hand in the car. You might poke your hand out, Bunny. Can you see her?
Bunny! Bunny is another friend of ours from Druid Hill Park for some time. We jumped in there just for a minute, but get back on the curb. It's the only way we can see you. And it's funny. It's funny. We wanted to say Gina remembers that in school, me and Myra and Bundy, they didn't know if we had legs because all the pictures that we took in the kindergarten, first, second grade, we was down front with our legs crossed. They used to call it what, Indian style, remember? Sit Indian style. But I just wanted to jump in there to say this. And my wife and I, we get baffled about Gina and her complex mind and how she thinks things up. I want you to know out there, what comes to my heart, I don't know I need to deal with this, but who would have thought of that? We got Harriet Tubman. We got these other things. Who would have thought of just going up to the average Joe, to going up to Ricerstown Plaza, going up on Ricerstown Road and tell somebody thank you? Who would have known the history of this man? Who would have got up there and said that this when I listened at her, she was a little disappointed that the guy wasn't there to interview. And instead of having her mouth poked out, you know what she said? She said, well, he's a paraplegic. It may take him a little longer. We'll get him the next time. That's Gina. That's Did You Know? That's what we're offering. And everybody that's chiming in, y'all, just thank you. This is an awesome individual with a big heart, a
Yes.
thirst for knowledge. And here's something that she came up. We didn't know. She said, we
Right.
going to the car, all we heard was car wash. We going to the car wash and do a live interview. Okay. Me and Cece just looked at okay. Uh, uh good. And then after she talked for about 10 minutes, her and Cece went on for an hour and a half. Oh, this person gives people jobs. He lets people persons, but me, I'm an ex West Baltimore Dauphin jailbird. They ain't give me a job forever. They was afraid of me and they needed to have been. But this man gives people second chances. Shout out
Yes,
to anybody that's giving people second chances. And Gina
yes,
is shouting them out. I just want y'all to say, I just want y'all to hear before I go out there. The only miracle's not Harriet Tubman, not Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? Not James Mosier, not a whole school. Some of the miracles are right there in your backyard.
Yes,
And Gina
indeed.
found it, didn't she?
Yes, indeed.
Who would have thought about that? Shout out to that man. I want you to know tomorrow I'll be there getting my car washed to his Party Marty's Moon Bouncers, and now Simply Us Podcast is donating $50 to that guy for him to do whatever he wants to whatever choice or
Yeah.
contribution, whatever it is. We just want to say thank you. But y'all, for Gina to come up with this, like I'm saying, we're out there. Gina is the roaming reporter, and she comes up with these ideas. And did you know? Guess what? No, I didn't.
Did
I
not
didn't know.
know.
I was looking for bells and whistles. But Gina said it doesn't always have to be bells and whistles. Gina
no.
Lee, a feel good story. Thank you. Back to you, Gina.
Thank you for coming in and sharing your insight. And I'm sure that you can relate to a lot of these guys that, like you say, need second chances. And this gentleman has provided that for them. So, um, and I don't know why he chose this community, but he gives back to the community, and I know why he contributes to shock trauma because they saved his life. So I just want to say to everybody, don't, like my Party Marty always says, don't let the miracle pass you by just because it's not dressed in the shiny paper that you may have thought it would be in. Just be sure that you treat everybody the same. Okay? And thank you again. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next Friday when I'll ask the question, did you know?